Welcome to How to Eat an Elephant, One Day a Month to Financial Success. I'm Frank Wigginton, author of the book, and I'm going to take you through some of the different features of the website so you can learn how to use it most effectively. To start with, some of the basic navigations. You can see here we have a home button. You can click that at any time to come back to this home page, or simply click on the banner at the top if that's easier for you. Also, we have a help section where we have the dictionary. Lists a number of words with their definitions. If you encounter something you're not sure about, you can check with the dictionary. All the tools will have a sidebar dictionary that you can access while in each of the tools to make it easier for you so you don't have to come back to this page all the time. Also, there's an FAQ section where you can ask questions or look up answers to more common questions or frequently asked questions. And we also have other resources. This is a list of websites and books and resources that I thought may be relevant for you, that you may be interested in. If you ever encounter a problem with the website, we'd really appreciate it if you would just click the Report a Problem button and give us as much detail as to the type of problem you've encountered. And if you have any suggestions on how you think the site may be improved, we're very eager to get your feedback and see if we can improve this website for everyone. There's a profile settings page where you can go and take a quick look at it here. You can change your password right in here. Your username and your email address is entered there, as well as your personal settings, whether you're married or single, which province you reside in, dates of birth, current dates you want to retire, life expectancy gets generated as well as a number of other information that may be relevant. You can also reach out to us at any time simply by clicking the Contact Us button here at the bottom of the page. Now let's take a look at the different tools and how it works. Each of these tools, here's the goal setting tool. It's associated with the information in chapter 1 of the book. So start by reading the chapter in the book and then coming to the website and going to the tool for that chapter. Here I've estimated approximately how much time it will take, if you're taking your time going through meticulously, depending on how many goals you want to set, 2 to 3 hours to complete the overall reading of the chapter and filling out and completing the tool. Once you've started the tool, you can come here. This is the edit button. You can click on that, and if you've left the tool, you can click on that to come back and continue editing and completing the tool. Once the tool is completed, this report button will appear, so at any time you come to this menu page, you can simply click on the report button and jump directly to that tool's report. To learn about the individual tools, simply click on the Read More button here. As you can see, a drop down will come and there's a simple description of what this tool is about, and you can see that that's available for all the tools as you go through the menu page here. So as you can see with this, I've already completed these first 4 tools and I've started the next tool, and I'm already 54% complete of my overall plan. So as you go through and complete the individual tools, this completion bar will move towards 100%. As you can see, this tool here, for example, isn't available. You can't click on it. The investment allocation calculator, the RSP versus TFSA, the wills, powers of attorney, and personal care directives, these tools aren't available yet because you need to complete some of these other tools first in order for these to be accessible. The reason for this is much of the information that you put into the previous tools gets pre-populated into the next tool. So for example, in the debt destruction calculator, it uses all the information about the debts that you entered in your net worth tool. When you look at the insurance needs tool, it looks at your income from your income sources tool. So you need to complete the income sources tool before you can complete the insurance needs tool. The investment allocation calculator is there to help you figure out all your assets and everything. So it's going to pull information from the net worth tool, also the Canadian retirement calculator. So once those are completed, you'll be able to then go ahead and complete the investment allocation calculator. You can see that because you haven't started the tool, the edit button isn't ready, and because you haven't completed a tool, the report button isn't available either. A couple of things about site security that I want you to be aware of. First of all, the only identifying information that we ask for is an email address, and that's so that we can send you your password if you forget your password and you need to get back into the site. All the other information we ask is generic, in a sense, where it's not really able to be identified as belonging to an individual. I intentionally did that for overall user security and data security. I understand you're entering a lot of personal information, and I want you to know that that information is anonymous and carries a lot of anonymity in this site. So if you use a generic email address, it keeps it even more anonymous. So you might set up a Yahoo address or a Gmail address, and just be able to use that for all your information and your password retrieval. The other thing here, you can see HTTPS. This means that it's a secure site. All the data that gets sent back and forth between the site and the server for storing that data and sending it to you, to your computer, is secured and encrypted. So it's the same level of security and encryption that the major banks use for their online banking and that sort of thing. So it's very secure in that respect. But we do strongly encourage you to click log out here once you've finished using the website, and to know that there are certain terms of use and privacy policy information that I strongly encourage you to review. And if you don't feel comfortable, then I don't want you to be using the site. So now let's take a look at the inside of one of the tools here so you can get an idea as to how they work. Let's just start with goal setting tool, because it's one of the more comprehensive ones. So you can see here, when we go into the goal setting tool, there's some navigation right here at the top. So there's enter goals, and then the next thing you'll do is add the timelines, and then you'll enter your costs for each of the goals, you'll enter any obstacles, and then you'll be able to see the report. The way you use most of the tools, they're all set up very similarly, is you'll add what it is you want and click the add button, and then it'll appear below. Okay, if you ever need to change something, let's type in screening goal, and you click the add button. You can see it appears below here, screening goal. If you want to edit that goal, this is an edit button right here. You click on edit, and you can change that to be screening 2 goals, and then you can click the save button, and that will, you can see it says saved, and that tells you that it's been saved and it's been changed here. If you don't like the goal, you want to get rid of it, simply click the delete button. A message will pop up, are you sure you want to delete, and you say delete or cancel if you don't want to delete. At any point in time, if you click the orange action buttons to move to the next step, anything that you have done will automatically be saved as you move on to the next step. So you go to add timelines, and as you can see, you've now moved forward in the list here at the top, and now you can start filling in the information to add the timelines. Very similar functionality. You'll find this on virtually every tool throughout the site. As we've completed the goal setting tool, you can obviously just jump directly to the report by clicking the report button. As you can see, it brings up the different goals that you've had, how far, and shows you your completion. And when you're ready to, you can download a PDF of this report and save it on your computer, or you can just leave it here and come back, log in, and look at it at any point in time. Completed all the tools, you can see all the different report buttons are available for clicking on, so you can go directly to the reports of any of those tools. The other thing you'll note is that the completion bar here shows that your financial plan is 100% complete, and there is now a button here to download a summary report. This summary report does not hold all the information from each of the tools, but just the pertinent information, the summary information from each of those tools. If you want the detailed report, simply go to the report button on each of these tools and download your report. The other thing here too is, if you're looking for additional help to take the next step to financial success and you want to contact a financial planner, you can click here. It will generate an email that will send us a message, and we will get in touch with you to help you figure out what type of financial planner and where and who may be available. We have a number of financial people that we refer to that we know and trust already. If you'd like one of those referrals, we're happy to do so. But keep in mind, you can reference the book How to Eat an Elephant on how to go out and choose your own financial planner. So that about wraps up all the different features and functionality that we have in this site. I do encourage you to stick with it and move through the tools in the same order that the book does, and share your thoughts and opinions with us by clicking on the Contact Us button below. If you have any feedback you'd like to give us to improve the site, we're all ears. If you just think that the site is a wonderful, great, fantastic thing, I encourage you to share it with as many people as possible to help them improve their overall financial situation. We are always welcoming comments that, positively or negatively about it, so that we can continue to improve and so that we can share those positive comments with everyone else. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best of luck in your financial success.